It's a beautiful, cold January night. It's supposed to rain the rest of the week. So we're going to try out our new fire pit. And we're going to roast and marshmallows and make s'mores. Like, we got it going on here. All right, let's see if I can get it started. All right. We added some paper. Let's hope it gets the wood going. Looks like it's going to. You know, it's commercial firewood, so it's supposed to burn. But it wasn't burning on its own, so I had to add the paper.
I think we'll be okay if fire erupts on Huntington Beach, but in our own house in a little wood. Are we filming this? Hello.
Hello?
Paper's taking, but that wood just won't.
Yeah, come on, wood, boy.
I like a monster survivor. Trying to
You
start
look like
fire.
you're on the moon.
It's cold.
Do you think if you put fire in front of a log, it would burn? Would it?
Oh my God.
Would it?
Not.
You know, you be careful on skateboard. Don't go falling into the fire in any way, okay?
This is the trick zone. A little circle on
The trick
drawing.
zone.
Right behind the collar. Right, stay in your trick bubble.
There's a sticker I just want to ask you about.
Okay?
Most of them are pretty standard.
Okay.
But this here,
The Midwest Garrison. of
that
Hoops.
is a Wisconsin 501st Garrison.
Yeah, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Midwest Garrison.
Why is that on there?
Ah, right there, Baru. How you doing, Baru?
I looked them up. They have like a dozen members. It's no one.
This is one of them. Well, we go to cons. We know the local stormtrooper unit. What do they always give out? Tons of stuff.
Milwaukee's not going to come to one of the cons here.
Yeah, but I'm saying is if you go to Milwaukee Comic Con, I'm sure they have 10,000 of those stickers.
Hey, you like
they
comic
give
book
out.
kids? Come on in here. We
Yeah.
got comic books in here.
Hey, you want to join the Imperial Army?
You want to join a... Hey, Baru. You want to go downtown, Baru?
Smells good.
Yes, it does.
So I have a book review and a CD review here to pass the time.
Oh, well, let me get my handle.
Okay.
It's starting to burn. What do you got it for us, Austin?
Oh, hold on a second. I'm just reading this nice.
Oh, hello.
book about Arizona here. Okay, so for today's CD review, I have the Essential Beach Boys Perfect Harmony, which, boy, this is the frustration with Beach Boys CDs. Like you can't just buy the albums on CD. You got to get these weird compilations. This is a weird compilation, probably the work of Mike Love in a licensing deal that focuses on harmony. So, like, Dad, if you were gonna make a Beach Boys album, just harmony, what would you include?
Good vibrations.
That is the last track on here, yes. Which, I don't know why that's a last track. Like, that's an opener that gets you in the Beach Boys spirit. You don't end on that. It's also got God Only Knows, parentheses, original mono version.
Oh.
So that one track is in mono.
Do you ever have
It's like a
mono?
big deal. Huh? Okay, there's more. Wouldn't it be nice? Vocals only. So there's no
That's just
background.
in the CD as a track?
Yeah, that's a track.
That's not a bonus thing?
With all of their breathing, it's really weird. It's really weird. It's also got When I Grew Up to Be a Man, which is already kind of an obscure Beach Boys song, vocals only in a row. So both of the vocals only tracks are together. So it's like 4 solid minutes of Beach Boys breathing without instruments.
And this is a good review?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Then it just plays Sloop John B. Just regular Sloop John B. Which is a song I would like to hear the vocals only version of. At least it's an interesting track. So this is just my frustration with the Beach Boys. I wish they made the albums on CD instead of these weird compilations. And they still do this. Like, the Beach Boys CD you can find at Target is called Sounds of Summer. And it's just kind of a weird compilation that includes a lot of their newer stuff. The reason I do pop this one in the CD player is it does have track number 1, The Warmth of the Sun. Absolutely amazing, underrated Beach Boys song. It was considered too dark to, what's wrong looking for? To land as a single. It's a song about, from Jackie Kennedy's point of view, singing about the Kennedy assassination. But it's got the Beach Boys sound to it. It's a very unique, sad, and dark and interesting song. I highly recommend looking up and listening to The Warmth of the Sun. It's one of Brian Wilson's finest works, and if you go to Target and you buy like the hits of the Beach Boys, it's not going to be on there. So, yeah, this is the Beach Boys Perfect Harmony, one of the strangest CDs I've reviewed. I will say my CD collection is more interesting with stuff like this. At least it's new stuff, right? Like, what else are you gonna get? Wouldn't it be nice vocals only? What do you think, Dad? What's your history with the Beach Boys?
They were on the background a lot. I was never a big fan.
You were never like a
No,
diehard, though?
no.
Oh, I love the Beach Boys. I listen to tons of Beach Boys.
I enjoy them, but I never. They were my brother's band.
Yeah. Luna, what's your history with the Beach Boys?
Listening to my most vivid memory is listening to "Wouldn't It Be Nice"
Okay.
while going down the lazy river at Soak City.
Okay.
Can you record them
Dreaming of the
talking?
day I
I
would
can't
be
do
an adult.
both.
Okay. That's good.
Still wait.
It's recording. You just have to point it at them.
Point it at him. I could do that, right?
Hi,
Okay, I'm pointing it.
thrilling content.
See, Luna, I'm shocked you never got into the Beach Boys.
It's gonna be wavy. I don't know how you stay still.
Oh my god. The early 70s album?
Their early 70s.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called. It's the one
you want
that
me to
was
show you
just
too?
the other band members. They kinda
Hi,
took
trying to make
it
a fire here.
in this
Not easy.
unique psychedelic direction, and they invented shoegaze music. It's the first shoegaze album.
Is he speaking English?
Hmm.
Is that what you shine your shoes with?
No, that's like
Shoeblaze?
like soft indie, MIDI, chiptune
Vaporwave?
music. No, not vaporwave, because vaporwave is distortion.
Chiptune?
Midi chlorians?
No, this is more like think like the Buggles. You know the Buggles?
New wave?
Video killed the radio star. Almost new wave. Almost.
Ska?
No, not ska. This is soft music.
Adult
Like-
contemporary?
Yeah, adult
Middle of the
contemporary,
road.
coffee shop style.
Spoken word?
I don't know what that is.
Spoken word means no music.
Oh.
It's just talking. That's a song.
Oh no.
No?
No. This it was very ahead of its time. Some of the songs on there, you'd think they were
Tony Hawk? That's a genre.
Yeah, it's pop punk. Yeah. I love early 2000s pop punk. Okay, what else do we have here? Mom, you want to talk about something?
No, I'm good.
You're
Just
good?
kind of rusty my mouth.
Okay.
I have to get up at 7 a.m. tomorrow to start work.
I'm getting up at 6.
So do us. All of us.
It's awful.
Luna's just not used to doing it with us.
I don't do well in the morning.
Oh, I'm a morning person. I like the morning.
Me too.
That's the only bad thing about working the morning is I like the morning so much. I like my coffee, my donut. But you know, that'll all be waiting for me when I get back. How's this going?
It's gonna get there.
Okay. Please don't burn yourself. So what are the name of those new Disney dolls you want?
I forgot what they're called. They have a weird name.
Numos?
And I don't know that I want one. They're just really popular.
Numos?
You dress them up. They're very cute.
Let me see. Let me Google it again.
They're like these Disney dolls with little armatures in them. You can take photos on Instagram of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nanamo.
There you go. And Nemo.
Good luck getting those. Finding the Nemo?
No, try again.
Haha.
Wasn't it the American Girl doll from the 1940s?
American Girl doll.
Yeah. She lived in
This is bringing it up.
Hawaii.
Maybe it's
Nanea?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
That's right.
funny. It's pretty funny,
Tell me a bit
Austin.
about Nanea's storyline.
Her family owns a market.
Okay.
And it's during Pearl Harbor.
Okay. Do you know when Pearl Harbor is, Mom?
1940.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna mess it up. You're all gonna yell at
You
me.
can't give me the exact day? A day that will live in infamy?
Like, yeah, but I don't know the year.
A year?
What year is it? 42?
I can give you the date, the
Okay,
year,
go for it.
time. Nuimo.
Oh, Aluna found it.
Nuimo. Okay? Nuimo. Seriously, Mom? You don't know when World War II started for the United States?
It's short for Nuigurumi Modero.
Okay. Oh,
Naturally.
finally.
Wow, did they get it going finally?
That's just paper.
Model-
It's
Flush.
paper, but it looks pretty.
It looks great.
Why won't the wood take?
Arewa Nuigumeru Modero Nema.
Okay, December
Nemawa.
7th,
Mm-hmm.
1941.
41. I was
Day
off a
that will
year.
live in infamy. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I was off a year. It's not that bad.
You didn't know when the U.S.
I knew the
World
date.
War
I didn't know the year.
Oh, the other question for Mom. Why did we enter World War
Oh, this is not a history class.
This is a
Mom
history
is
class now. huh?
recovering from a root canal and I don't want to talk.
Honestly, if you ask me, I don't
They're
know.
being mean to me.
I know. It's okay.
I'm in pain here.
Look at her. Look at her.
Do I look like someone who wants to talk about history?
I don't blame you. World War I's very confusing. Not even I could.
How will the history books describe 2020 and 2021?
Dumpster fire.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to do all the talking here. Anybody else want to?
Give me some topics and I'll talk nonsense.
Okay. So I have a theory about Disney and Disney characters,
It's always
right?
Disney.
Because they on the channel they were undressing the Numu dolls. Remember?
New I.
Never.
I'm gonna memorize the full name just so I
So
can
they,
say
they
every
were
time you guys
undressing the
ask me.
dolls, right? And obviously Stitch is naked, and so is Donald. But they gave Minnie like bloomers, like 1800s bloomers that go up to here,
Are no
right?
Are no Nemia Nurigurumi Moderu des.
Okay. And it got me thinking. It's like Mickey and his friends. Are they turn of the century? Do they live at the turn of the century? Is that the time setting of the Disney characters?
Mickey lives whatever time frame suits the story.
Because, like, if you've ever seen any of the Mickey Christmas shorts, they're all very Victorian instead.
Yeah, they're doing Christmas Carol.
Well, not just that. The Once Upon a Christmas, Twice Upon a Christmas, I'd argue.
Runaway Brain, he's playing a video game.
Hey, that's true. I've never seen that one, though. I know it's
They
supposed
tried to
be
bury
good.
it.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break here.
That much.
But he recorded like 20 hours for Spider-Man 2.
We did, yes. Yeah.
Do you remember playing the computer version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh yeah.
No.
He goes, like the question comes up and he goes, so you chose D, huh? Is that your final answer? And you click it. And he goes, you're right. And then when you lose, he goes, you've won $800. Well, the name of the game isn't $800. It's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Look how sweet this one is. I've been reading all my comments from all my Instagram people about how they missed my video, so I have to feel better soon. And this one just came in 30 seconds ago. Hope you feel better soon. Enjoy watching you and your family on YouTube.
That's very nice.
Finally, we have some action.
Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? My 10 minutes of hard work paid off.
Is it finally working?
You went out to the woods and cut that log.
That's right, I did. I did. Beautiful.
I hope so we can get these s'mores going.
Schmoes.
Hello.
It's the Tucker virtual Yule log.
Yeah.
That one I put on is supposed to crackle, but I don't see any crackling.
He's still just on the outside paper.
Hey, Dad, I'm going to give you a flashback. Do you remember watching Crackle?
Crackle?
Yeah, Crackle.
That was the free service included with PlayStation.
Yeah,
It
the
was before
streaming
Netflix. It was a
service.
streaming service.
Yeah, uh-huh.
They had like Ghostbusters 2,
It was
a
only
bunch of nonsense.
It was Ghostbusters and Men in Black.
because
Oh,
that
yeah,
was all
'cause
Sony.
that was
had.
Sony.
Yeah.
Let me ask Josie what her order is.
Can we go? Can we ask at the window? You want a s'more? You want a s'more? Juliet? Oh, she's gonna. You want a
What do you
s'more?
want?
We have
What?
s'mores.
Oh, he's recording for his YouTube.
We're gonna make
channel.
s'mores.
Okay.
Which doesn't mean
I don't. Can I just have marshmallows? Do you have to toast mine?
Do you want them toasted or not
You
Not
want
really.
chocolate bar, graham cracker, and marshmallow together?
Yeah, like not together. Just all separate.
Are you human?
Not together.
Just not together.
Ew.
Okay. Bye guys. Love you.
A regular marshmallow is good. Who eats just a marshmallow?
Yeah.
Josie. So what do I
Like
give
in
her?
cereal, they usually are sugar.
A giant. You give her one of those giant marshmallows. The
Chocolate
store
coated.
only had those and the tiny ones. They had no regular size.
Two. She may eat two. I'm scared.
I used to eat marshmallows when I was a kid. You never ate marshmallows? When you eat them, they sort of expand in your stomach and make it hurt a little bit.
Oh,
That's
no.
awful.
No. No thanks.
Okay, 2 marshmallows.
Look, your mom's in her element now. Just be careful with that blanket around the fire.
And pretended he'd just gotten back from the
Oh,
dentist.
it's you.
Oh my God, look. Get your cane. Go get your cane. Do it again. I missed it. Do it again.
Oh, it is you.
Keep going.
Father, go. Go. He's like a Pokemon. Austin, I choose you.
Just relax, that's why I got scared. Is it okay to do that?
It's okay to do that.
Oh, okay.
Let me,
That's,
hold on.
Okay, I thought I better stop the camera. I'm like, I think I messed up.
Give us some words of wisdom. Oh my god. Careful with that skateboard. My word of wisdom is that fire burns on
Austin.
No, let Daddy do it. You need my thanks?
Yeah, put the cape on me.
Yeah.
Cape.
fire burns slowly,
Hey,
not
me.
on contact. So you
Like
can
James
say-
Brown.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
James Brown.
I see. I had trouble too. and then I
You
got
want to put the
worried.
lid on that thing now?
We have to cook the marshmallows.
I'm just a little worried.
I'm glad you are here. I need someone with me tonight.
Oh my God.
Especially now.
Oh.
A few minutes.
Oh no, no, please don't, Luna.
What are you doing?
What?
Earthquake.
I'm backing up because
It's fine.
At the after party for the Crucible, we had a big fire pit, and we took turns just like waving our hand through
Oh,
it.
idiots.
Yeah,
That's what kids
that was
do.
teenage.
It's okay
we were
to be an idiot.
teenagers.
Well, you're not.
No one cares about Mystery Watch. No, it's all good.
nice Star Wars hoodie.
Storyteller's like, oh, it's you. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Baby, my heart's on fire. All right, your mother needs her a warm blanket.
You got that warm Star Wars jacket there. Star Wars TM Disney. Star Wars.
Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Hashtag
to
Star
Josie,
Wars.
And then I can come put this on.
Oh, you can actually feel the warmth already. It's
Yeah.
good.
Finally.
Can you feel the warmth tonight? I don't really like The Lion King. I think
not a lion.
it's
He doesn't like The Lion King.
overrated. No, I don't really care for The Lion King. Oh God, it got me.
Do, 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 do.
Jesus.
Do, do, do.
How does it not jump on us?
Jump?
Yeah, like doesn't it
Like
just-
Donkey Kong?
yeah,
Like
that's
the
how-
fire jumps around? Oh, where's the phone? Here, hold this.
Oh
I
boy.
answer the phone. Hello? Stacy? Is Stacy here? No, she went with her mom. Okay. All right. Remember Stacy's mom?
Stacy's mom has got it going
Oh.
on. She's all that I want, and I've waited so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom.
Now that you've killed that song, should we
Stacy's
slap it
mom.
and cook it on the fire?
Oh.
She was walking by the pool. Oh.
Oh God!
What?
Right? That's how it goes.
Something about a towel, right? Just take it off? I don't remember.
How are you gonna do this?
I don't do this.
Oh, put a marshmallow on each of the tines of that fork.
That's a little short. You think that's gonna reach?
Oh, it's gonna reach.
No, babe.
It's gonna reach.
You want to put the cover on that thing now?
You need longer sticks than this.
All right, we're gonna make s'mores. We'll get back to you. How are the s'mores? And we made some here. Look at this. And Rachel has hers with no. It's just
graham
chocolate.
crackers. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to eat that because I'm so sore, but I'm just gonna
All
kind
right.
of pick at it.
Well, you enjoy that.
Thank you.
What do you want now?
Hello?
What's up,
Can we
Austin?
borrow a cup of sugar?
We need money. We're very poor.
Uh-huh.
I think your brother misses you tonight.
Give me a long.
Can you come out and talk to us for a minute?
Sure.
Oh my God.
We haven't talked on the. Oh.
Shut you down.
Austin, what do you consider the worst vintage Star Wars figure?
Well,
The original Kenner line, not counting droids or Ewoks. What's the worst figure?
What's the? I have to really think about that because I had to go through all 92 in my head. Well, I liked all the aliens.
She's out.
The Imperials were
Look at
always
fire.
useful. The Rebel troopers, you know, I was just defending the B-wing pilots.
Fire.
I'll give you mine. It's easy.
Oh, I know.
It's the one I wanted the most, and when I got it, it was the biggest disappointment.
Is it Honey Carbonite?
Oh no, no, we don't besmirch Hannah Carbonite.
Oh.
No, it's FX7.
Yeah, I like
No, I like FX7.
It's a salt shaker.
No, because I had I had the Revenge of the Sith version of that.
Yeah, no,
droid.
that doesn't count. I'm talking vintage
No,
salt shaker.
I was gonna explain. The Sith version is worse. It's not good. And I got the vintage version later, and I really liked it.
Okay,
I
well
think that's a
listen,
fun figure.
they're about to have an accident, so I need to get this
Oh,
footage.
okay.
So put your foot there.
I put towards the front. I didn't know if I put towards the back.
No, not towards the back, towards the front. And then
Okay.
push off with this one. And then, no. Here, I'm gonna...
Going to kill
This is so
himself.
good between the car and the fire. Someone's bound to really get hurt.
Wow, look at her go.
I don't even have shoes on.
Look at her go.
It must be those double socks.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, it's Calvin Klein. It's a dream.
She said.
That's a
"My
Back
feet
to the
were
Future
cold
reference.
today." And she put
Okay,
on 2 pairs of
put
socks
This one forward. Put it
on each
there.
foot.
Okay? And then
Where
you're
does
gonna-
the other one go?
it goes
When you go up, it goes behind you, Luna.
behind me. Yeah.
Yes.
So look, you're gonna push
That's
this,
what puts the weight back in,
go,
so you don't
practice
go
pushing this
forward.
back and forth. Boop, boop.
Why do you think I made you watch Back to the Future? For fun?
Hold on.
Because I didn't hear anybody laughing.
Do that at the same time.
That's a Simpsons reference.
Cloud Call Pilot is pretty bad.
That's a terrible
That's a
figure.
pretty bad.
Yeah,
figure.
that's a terrible figure.
He's stuck holding his little radio.
Yep.
And his hands like this.
His hand, so it's bent up so he can put the, yeah. Cloud Car Pilot, FX7,
Han
B-Wing
in trench
Pilot.
coat.
No,
Han in
that's a
trench
great
coat.
figure. What are you talking about?
No, the original Han's perfect. He's got his hand in a gun-drawn position. He looks like Harrison Ford. The trench coat Han is bulky and big.
What about the head of Poncho Luke?
You didn't push off hard
That's a
enough.
terrible figure.
Yeah, it's a terrible figure, right?
Figure, yeah. I'd argue Endor Leia is pretty bad.
No, it's got a removable helmet.
If you take her poncho off, she's got these high-waisted pants and this giraffe-like neck.
Who's undressing her? What are you talking about? She has to be ready for action.
I never had a poncho. I
Oh,
had
I
the
see.
original figure.
Yeah.
Because,
Wait,
you know,
wait, we have action.
I stood up straight that time. I didn't fall over.
I was collecting before the repro accessories. So if my figure didn't have an accessory, I either had to make it on my own out of paper, which I did,
Oh, Tony
or I was out of
Hawk.
luck. So,
Okay, do you want to try pushing off the ground? There you go. A little bit
Oh
better.
yeah, there you go. Look at you, Luna.
Woo!
This needs to be tightened up.
General Maydean's pretty bad.
Yeah.
no, because every
on one
rebel
side
and
than the
imperial
other.
troop is useful.
Prune Face, he's pretty bad.
No, aliens are fun.
Oh, aliens
Pruneface
are
is
fun.
And he's a rebel. Pruneface is a rebel. He's in the briefing room. I always needed more Alliance members. They're cannon fodder. They can be in a battlefield and die, and they're useful during playtime.
Now, growing up, the first figure I ever got was Darth Vader.
Okay?
And I love that figure.
Yeah.
But looking back, it's a pretty lame figure.
It is a pretty lame
He looks like he's a zinger, the top of a zinger.
And to your defense, you could argue that Han in Trenchcoat is a better version of Han. Endor Leia is a better version of Leia, right?
Yes.
Jedi Master Luke is certainly an upgrade from the old Luke.
Snap-on weapons.
But Vader never got upgraded.
Vader never got an upgrade.
That 70s
They made the same
figure,
Vader the entire line.
and by the end he looks like a toy from the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of dorky. Yeah, even Ben, I'd argue, is not that great of a figure.
No, he's not.
His robes are in the wrong color.
No.
Yeah. But, you know, that's first wave syndrome.
I
Yes.
told them I'll be right back.
They didn't know what they wore till the new 8. Once they got to the new 8, they figured out their spot.
Writers AFK. What
How's the fire? Good, right?
It's pleasant.
Hey, Vital, what do you think of Kipo and the Wonder Beasts?
We haven't watched enough episodes to form an opinion yet.
No?
What do you think of WandaVision?
one yet?
I saw that one. That was good.
Yeah. All right. I
You
bid
leaving?
thee farewell.
Please stay here.
Hey, you got Luna going at least.
Hey, you want beef at 6 p.m.?
No.
My knees aren't built for this.
So for what, Luna?
They hurt.
Oh my
How
god.
do
Well, because you don't use them.
Yeah. I'm trying to use them
What
more.
part of it's hurting your knee?
My eyes hurt. You've never used them. What movie?
Yeah, I guess that was
I don't know.
The Matrix.
Oh, The Matrix. Okay.
You need to learn how to stay on.
Yeah.
Here, Luna.
I'm gonna try
Luna,
Goofy. I think
practice.
Goofy
You wanna
might be
try
better.
Goofy?
Because things like
Yuck,
wristwatches I
yuck.
wear
Why'd you
in the
try it like
hand.
me, Luna?
Goofy means you have your left foot on the board instead of your right one.
Try it like me, Luna.
The
Yuck,
second,
yuck.
the second Claw 2 is not that great of a figure. The first one's great.
Oh,
but
the Desert Skiff Claw 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Why did Claw 2 get 2? That's dumb.
That's a good question.
8D8's pretty bad figure, too.
Yeah, 88's kind of dorky. But you know what? That's a fun character. He made a good villain.
Yeah.
You know, evil droid. Okay.
A lot more than you do.
Evil
Oh, yeah.
droid.
I need to make going out
You
an
know,
almost
Cloud
daily thing.
Co-Pilot does nothing. He has no function in the story.
You have to buy the vehicle for him to do anything. You have to buy 2 of him.
But then what does he do?
He
doesn't-
sits in it.
He's not a rebel soldier. He's not an Imperial. He's just a dude.
And remember the modern day concept Cloud Car Pilot? Even worse.
Yeah, some of those.
The Thunderbirds looking figure?
Some of those early Power of the Force 2 figures, right when Kenner got the license back, those are rough. I'd even argue like Yak Face from Power of the Force 2. That's a terrible.
Oh, it's a terrible figure. Terrible figure. He's only popular because what he represents.
Yeah.
It's using your weight and
EV99
balance to
is
make it
terrible
round.
in both figures. Both of them are awful.
Learning balance.
Yeah.
EV99 never got a good figure.
Oh, you didn't go when you did a good one. There was a good one a minute ago.
It took a long time for a decent C-3PO. The Kenner 3PO is charming, but not painted in any way.
Now that I'm you're all
And his
watching,
arms are in the
you
wrong
see that.
position. They're like this.
Wait,
Yeah.
there you go. I feel good. Feel good.
And the Power of the Force 2 3PO from 95 is just as archaic. He's got no paint.
There you
He's just
go.
solid gold.
That was a good one.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't make
Power of the Force 2 Lando.
Yeah, all that whole first wave for the buff.
Yeah, those are bad. The He-Man figures.
Never do it. You're gonna be exhausted.
Oh,
But
you
it-
gotta do like 1 or 2 more times.
But you know what? It is
Oh,
hard to
wait,
fault
wait, wait,
those
wait.
because even though
That was the style of the time. They're a
Yes.
product of the mid-90s.
and they're fun to play with, they're very durable.
And they were cheap.
They're sonic welded like classic Kenner figures, and they all hold their guns. So there's not a lot to complain
Except
about. as a
Hoth
core.
Han didn't.
Hoth Han didn't, no.
I'm such a dork that I know that.
But you know, Luke did, Leia did. They even gave Leia a very action-oriented figure. She had 2 guns, and she wasn't in a dress. She was in kind of this.
I have 2
original
guns, one for
jumpsuit
each of
they
you.
designed. Yeah. How you doing, Mom?
Tired, but I don't feel any pain yet.
That's fantastic.
And the numbing all wore off. All I have is ibuprofen in me. That's it.
Oh,
have to stop.
I'm gonna
My
upset
foot
some
hurts.
people. The Ugnots are not that great. I'm sorry.
I need to go and get some water.
No,
Boring.
that's a terrible figure.
Boring.
Bespin Guard's pretty lame. The first one, like the guy with the mustache.
I like them both.
All
Because
right.
they can be used as
Good work.
Imperial
Lobot?
guards.
So it's
Lobot's
going in.
pretty bad. Because correct me if I'm wrong, he can't hold anything.
But he was never going to be good anyways.
No.
It's just Lobot.
No.
Do you know how long a fire burns for?
It's going to burn a few more hours, so when you guys go in, I'll do shipping, and then when it's over, I'll just put the hose on it.
Is that what you do? And
Yeah.
then what happens to it if it gets wet? You wouldn't be able to use it again, right? You
No,
have to
that
throw it
wood's
away?
gone. You only get one use out of
So
it.
you have to like pick it up and throw it away?
Well, when it
What's left?
cools, I'll throw it in the trash.
It's telling that Lobot only got one modern figure and never got updated again.
Nobody cares about Lobot.
I'm pretty sure a Lobot figure has not been on the pegs in about 20 years. So,
Lobot.
okay, and then there were 2.
I'll be back. It's gonna take me a while. There's a lot to clean up.
Why don't I help you out?
No. You talk to Dad.
What were we gonna talk about? Oh, I keep going through my head. I owned all these figures, man. I had so many Star Wars figures. Oh my goodness.
You had hundreds.
I had hundreds. Yeah, I really did. It's hard to fault any of the Power of the Force 2 figures because they were so early in the line, and like I said, they're durable figures. They got good construction. Like you could play with them and they don't break.
Did you keep any of your Star Wars figures?
No, I got rid of them all. I grew out of them about 10 years ago. I got rid of them all.
You have a couple. We
Okay.
have Max Rebo,
Yeah, I have Bosk, Greedo,
Lucky Trooper.
Lucky Trooper, the ones I
Yeah.
absolutely love. And I did just recently get a Chief Chopper
Yeah.
transition.
We also have somewhere in a box we have Refreshments Man.
Warm Losa.
Yeah.
That was a figure I had trouble finding. So transition into Ewoks here. This is the comic book. I just recently watched the animated Ewoks show from 1986, 7?
85, I think.
85, okay.
85, 86. I'm not certain.
Okay.
I watched them, but you know, I, according to Berg, I was on a lot of drugs. So I don't remember them.
Oh. Well, I watched the first episode as a joke. I'm like, well, I might as well watch the one Star Wars show that's got furry animals in it, right? I was instantly hooked. This show is astounding. It is so good. And I was shocked because, you know, I grew up with droids. I had the Great Heap DVD, which I guess is actually like only 4 episodes stitched together.
It's just
with
one
DVD.
story arc, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the whole series. It's terrible. Droids is terrible. I'm sorry. I know it's got Boba Fett and Stormtroopers and X-Wings and TIE Fighters. It is horrible. It doesn't feel like Star Wars at all. It feels like looks like a really bad cartoon from the 80s.
A bad cartoon for the 80s.
Yeah, like a really bad one.
Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days.
It feels like a
Gary
sitcom.
Coleman.
It's like a joke. They turn Star
Any of
Wars
those
into a
novelty
joke.
ones.
Ewoks, though, feels like Star Wars. And you know what? It doesn't have lightsabers or X-Wings or any of that. It is just the primitive Ewoks on their forest. It's high fantasy. There's a lot of deep fantasy themes about magic and wizards and warlocks and all that.
It's like Elf Quest.
It's like ElfQuest, yeah.
We have an issue.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
We're out of dishwasher pods. I can't start the dishwasher.
Oh, well, you can't do it till tomorrow then.
So now I need Sunny Delight.
This
and
is what's going on. This
dishwasher.
is my life.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Back to our story.
But Ewoks feels like Star Wars.
How do you wrap
Like-
these up from going bad?
You
Just
just-
put them in some.
You just put a clip on them like chips.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
You've got characters that grow and evolve. It's a very early example of a cartoon with a continuity. Every episode connects to the next. If you jump in the middle, God help these kids, right? Like, you have to start from the beginning. Which I think is unusual because, you know, what was the chance that a kid was going to watch every one of these in order? You have to really pay attention to some of the details they set up. What else? It's a very dark cartoon. It is scary, man. Some of these villains are terrifying. Morag the Witch, the villain, oh my god, she's like the Wicked Witch of the West. She's like nightmare fuel. The first episode is Morag has captured the wills of the Force of Endor, and she's contained them, and she's like electrocuting them.
Duh.
And Wicket keeps having these nightmares of literally God, the trees of the forest calling for help. Oh my god, it's so scary.
Now, Bobby, I don't want you watching these scary cartoons.
But that's what makes
Aren't you
it
supposed
so
to be
good.
watching sports
'Cause
like a regular boy?
when the characters conquer and prevail, you root for them.
Oh, your mother's coming down the stairs again.
Okay. I cleaned
Try not to
everything
fall into the fire, please.
But trash.
You know, all these characters really grow. Like, you know, Wicket, who's kind of just the wisecracking, smart aleck guy, throughout the series becomes a warrior. He's got a trophy belt, and every episode he puts something on the trophy belt.
I got your trash.
Okay. And by the end of the series, it's believable that he's the guy from Jedi. Tebow is the... Oh
You
my
should just
God.
put it around the side of the house there.
I had to go inside to get my tea.
Oh my God.
Tebow's kind of the goofy guy. He sees a more like, what's the word I'm looking for? A rational approach to solving things. He's a poet, but the series puts him through a lot and tests him, and by the end he becomes a warrior. He's the one that wears like the dead animal headdress.
Yes.
He starts out without it, and you actually see in an episode he puts it on. Spoiler alert for the last episode, the very last episode of the series, which nobody saw. It aired, I believe, January 87. Like, really, the tail end of Star Wars, like, pushing it. It's about the Empire landing on Endor. And it's just super weird because this series is so high fantasy. The last episode is crazy because there's all these metal traps now around Endor and force fields. The Ewoks don't know what to do about it. This is the comic book. One of the only times they touched these characters again. Right before the Disney purchase. Thank God, right? Because this story never would have happened with Disney. This is the one that directly bridges it to Jedi. The plot of this comic is that a Dulok, and the Dulok are like the Ewoks' arch-rival tribe. One thing I actually really like, the Duloks are great characters. You'd think they'd just be evil Ewoks. They're not. And they're not really the bad guys. They're just kind of a rival tribe that the Ewoks don't want to go to war with. So they kind of keep the Duloks at bay. The plot of this comic is that a Dulok finds a gun on the ground, and the Ewoks don't know what to do, because they've never seen a gun before. And it actually ends with the scene in Jedi of Wicket and Leia sitting down, so it fully connects the story. But no, it's very good. 2 female leads? Come on, Disney. You got nothing on this. Nisa and Latara are like full female leads, to the point where I'd even argue Wicket is a side character, because Nisa is the character with a full arc. She's the one that usually solves the problems. And while Wicket is kind of laughed at as he's the underdog, Nisa is the heir to the throne and treated as such. She is the proud warrior of Chief Chopper. So
She's the Princess Ada to Wicket's Flick.
Yes! No, that's a good comparison, actually. Yeah. No, it is. But by the end, Wicket becomes a warrior. And the Ewoks, I mean, they are bloodthirsty. They are definitely bloodthirsty. I love that when they go...
Well, in the movie, in Return of the Jedi, they're going to eat Luke and Han.
Yes, they are.
So there's no question that they're
Oh, yeah.
carnivorous.
Oh, yeah.
And they have no problem eating a sentient creature.
No, there's quite a few episodes where the Ewoks will discover a creature, and the chief will be like, great, we're going to cook it and chop it up.
Yeah.
And Wicket and Nisa kind of have to come up with a plot. Let's not do this, because if he eats this creature, we're going to go to war with this tribe. There's always big consequences with these episodes.
When 2 tribes go to war.
The second season...
Oh, wait, she's coming out again.
Oh, she's got hot tea.
Please don't fall with the hot tea and the ceramic mug. Oh, my goodness. She is not good on her feet.
I'm okay.
Among the
got tea.
hardcore of fans, and yes, there is an Ewoks following that just likes this series. The second season is considered somewhat of a black sheep because the network told them it was too scary, so they had to tone it down. So you have simpler plots like
It's so hot, I can't even hold it. I'm drinking sleepy time tea. I don't normally
Which is
drink
regular tea with a little whiskey in it. A little whiskey in it. It's Mama's sleepy time tea.
Hollandale got me tea, and now I'm buying tea.
oh my god. Where was I?
You just have to barrel through. Season
yeah.
2.
So,
you got about 3 minutes before I run out of space on this
Okay,
phone.
So, for example, while season 1 will be like, Morag has captured a god of the forest, season 2 is like, Nisa has to throw a birthday party. Nisa's the princess, the female lead. But, to be fair, the second season keeps the continuity, and that last episode with the Empire is so good it makes up for it. And by the last episode, they wrap up all the storylines. This comic book isn't even needed, because by the end of Ewoks, they've solved every arc. There are no plot holes. And I love that. It's a very good, underrated show. And I love that it's not it's not tainted by Star Wars. It's its own bubble. It's its own thing, and you can look at it as its own thing. Highly recommend you watch it. It's on YouTube for free.
Now back to the fire. This is the Santa Fe Springs swap meet. Well, the swap meet's actually where the drive-in used to be. This is the front parking lot that they have. See, that one you have to pay to go in, but this one is just free on the weekdays. So this is where I come and try to find the good stuff, and sometimes I do. It's supposed to rain today, so that's why not all the spaces are filled. Normally this is crammed with people, but with the threat of rain, it's keeping a lot of people away. But let's see if I can find anything. If I find anything major, I'll report back. If it's just stuff, well, the video will skip to, I don't know, Josie screaming or Austin reviewing some music that you've never heard. All right. Okay, so I'm heading out, and here's what I got. Got Rachel a Rugrats pencil box. It's very cute. And then the only major find I got was this doll. This is a Takara Jenny doll from 1986. I paid $3, and it goes for about 70 or 80, which is pretty good. So I'll sell it for 40 or 50, and the day will be a success. So that's the swap meet. We're here picking Luna up from Starbucks, and this is the first time that we have sat at a table in how long? Josie has her
I got
her
a yogurt.
ice cream, yogurt. So
A very long time, I would say.
been over a
Like
month
a while.
since second week of December or something, right? First week of December.
Yeah, something like that.
And here we are. We didn't think the yogurt place was open because it was really dark in there. I figured I guess they had the lights low or something.
And nobody was at the cash register. They were in the back. They didn't come out until we got to the door.
Oh, somebody's here. I have to stop playing Candy Crush. And then, like, they play Candy Crush because it reminds them of the toppings.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go home and watch a movie. Wanna watch a movie?
What movie?
Dunkirk.
Are we actually? Oh my gosh. We have to explain to people why we're going to watch that war movie.
Josie said she's very into war movies right now, especially World War II.
Sure. I mean, I don't know. Like, war is like an interesting topic for a movie, but specifically because there's one person in the movie that I'm very excited to see.
Kenneth Branagh really makes the kids go crazy. They go, oh my God, it's Gilderoy Lockhart.
Harry Styles. Harry Styles is in the movie.
Harry Styles is in Dunkirk.
Mm-hmm. And I want to
Is
see
it like a
Harry
3-hour
Styles.
movie?
I don't know, but either way, Harry Styles.
And you're gonna watch this 3-hour war movie for 10 minutes of Harry Styles?
I think he's in at least like 30 minutes.
Okay.
At least.
It's
Like,
a Christopher Nolan movie, so
he's not like a background character. He has a name, and he has like genuine like lines and stuff. So I think he has some sort of something that we're gonna
up until
watch.
Tenet, I would have said Christopher Nolan movie was a guarantee of a good time, but now I have no idea.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
And I mean, like, war is like interesting. It's an interesting topic for a movie.
Let me ask you a question. War, what is it good for? You know? Absolutely nothing. All right, well, enjoy your ice cream. Talks like Judy. Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights are faded? That heaven is overrated. Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there.
This is Jeff's bromance guy.
Look, I'm vibing cat.
We love him.
I love Vibing Cat.
How many times do we see him in concert?
5 or 6. It's so vacation, tracing way through the constellation.
Reese always wear those leather pants. You finally got over that kick.
Checks out modes to wash it does top bowl. Reminds me that there's room to grow. That she's back in the atmosphere. I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane. Told a story about a man who was too afraid to fly, so he never did land. Tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? Tell me, Venus, blow your mind. Was it everything you wanted to find? And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there? Can you imagine no love, that deep fried chicken? Your best friend always sticking up for you. Even when I know you're wrong, and you imagine no first glance, free stride romance, 5 out for conversation, the best soy latte that you ever had in me. Tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? Tell me, sail across the sun. Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights are faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar, and then you missed me while you were looking for yourself out there. Na 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 na. You finally get the chance to dance along the light of day. Na 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 na. For a shooting star. Oh, for a shooting star. Now you're only looking for yourself out there.
It's messing up. It's playing the wrong chords.
It's the worst concert I've ever been to.
One Direction is on the TV.
Uh-huh.
Let's sit down.
You can come sit down.
I'm walking from the camera like right there.
This whole clip is a disaster. Do not put this anywhere.